Hi guys, my name is Mieko Alston and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be telling you how to deal with a drug addicted loved one with 10 easy steps that I came up with. I got my notes here on my laptop and I'm just going to be going over what I came up with.
All praise be to God. Love you, Virgo.
As many of you may know, my husband has an addiction problem, so these have helped me, and this is what I came up with over the years of dealing with him. Okay, number 1, stop blaming yourself. No, it's not your fault. I remember when I first was learning about Marcus's addiction, I used to often put the blame on myself. Like, is he using because of me? Should I be doing something more? Should I be doing something different? Like, let me change the way, I walk. Let me change the way I talk. Let me change my hair. Let me change things about myself. Maybe this will make him stop using. Let me change the way the house looks, the way I smell. Again, like maybe this will help him stop, but it really is not my fault. Not my fault, and I can't keep blaming myself for this problem that he's been having. Number 2, understand that addiction is a disease. I have more about this in my other video. If you want to click it, I'll leave the eye up here. But listen, addiction is a disease. You need to understand that. There's no off or on switch. You might look at it like, okay, it's just a choice, but it's not like a choice that you can just easily change. Like, for some it is, for some it's difficult. Understand that it is a disease and that this person is not intentionally trying to hurt you by doing this. Number 3, do not shame them. They're already hard on themselves. They're already beating themselves up. Why do you want to add to it? That's not helping them. You think it might shake them up to get their things together, get their stuff right? It's not going to do that. I've been there, done that, tried that, didn't help. Love helps. Love is the way. You can't be, oh, you wooty wooty wooty, blah 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 blah, calling them all out their name, telling them how they junkies and they not stuff, or you can't be doing all that. Don't do that. Don't do that. 4, do not belittle or degrade them. Instead, offer love and support. This has helped me tremendously in my marriage. I'm not gonna say he's lower than me. I'm not gonna act like I'm better than him. I'm not gonna act like anyone who doesn't do heroin is better than a person who does it. It just don't work like that. And you can't even stereotype a group of people anyway by what they do. You can't say all heroin addicts are this way. You can say, generally speaking, somebody who does heroin might behave this way and this is what they do. But you can't just categorize all these people because they are using. There are some smart heroin addicts. My husband's one of them. Hey. And he's not any less than me. I had somebody tell me that we're not equally yoked. You think this is the person that God equally yoked for you? Who are you to tell me about my marriage? You think God equally yoked you with a heroin addict? Is what they say. Somebody who's going to be doing this and this and this and this. I believe that God put me in his life for a reason, and I believe that I've been here to love him and show him true love and to help him, and that if he were to leave this earth due to that, at least he got to leave this earth and know what real love was. Number 5, breathe and let it be out of your control. It's not in your control. There's nothing you can really do to really make this person's addiction just stop. It's not gonna just go away. So this is just how you deal with it. These are the raw facts. If you're not able to deal with it, then I don't know. But this is just what I've done to help me. There's nothing you could really do or say to this person to make them stop. All you can do is just try to be there for them if you want to be there for them. You can do what you can. Seek help for them and present it to them in a kind and gentle way. This will help tremendously. Don't make them feel like that you're like attacking them, like, go to this facility or we just through, period. You could be like, loved one, I was thinking that this has really got a hold on you. I know you know that. I'm not going to just shame you and point out everything that you've done, that this has made you do, that I feel like this is, assisted in making you do, making them feel just like, like S-word. Like, okay, so you could just say, loved one, I came across this place. They say they help people, who have this problem. You should look into it. We should look into it together. We could try this out. You're not alone. I'm here for you. This is not the end. I got you. God got you. They got you. And we're going to do this. Number 6, don't let it consume everyday conversation. Talk about other things. If not, it will make them feel judged. If you're constantly saying, yo, you're f***ed up. Yo, you got a drug addiction. Yo, you're a heroin addict. Yo, you're a junkie. Yo, you do drugs. Yo, before you came in my life, I didn't know nothing about drugs. Drugs. This is your everyday conversation. Who wants to hear about their biggest insecurity every single day? Or something that they know has impacted their life not in the most positive way every single day. Nobody wants to hear about that every single day. So you need to think of other ways. Go back to the other conversations. What made you guys become friends? What made you guys become close? The things that you guys used to laugh about and joke about. Don't throw their addiction in their face. Number 7, do not enable them. You know, you don't want to contribute to them using this drug. You're trying to shy them away from it. So, I know it's hard, but don't. Number 8, validate their feelings, but then explain why they might be wrong. And explain what the situation actually is, because sometimes their perceptions are derived. And you don't want to just say, oh, you're just dumb as you're just so dumb. I don't know why you would even think that. Well, clearly you know why they would think that. They're not thinking clearly as their normal sober selves would. So if you take the time to thoroughly explain a situation that's occurring calmly without getting defensive or offensive toward them, they might have a better reaction, a calmer reaction as to what's going on, and a better understanding, and you might be able to come to a nice conclusion or compromise based off of this. Number 9, stay hopeful and optimistic. Like my mom always says, there's power in the tongue. Manifestation. The universe says, your wish is my command. What you're saying, you're speaking, you're thinking, I must give you that. That's what the universe is saying. Read the book called The Secret. This is probably the 3rd time I said this. But really, it's helped me tremendously just understand so many different aspects of life in general. So when you're speaking those positive things on your life, you're saying, I believe in this person. This person's gonna get better. They've gotten better. They are better. Every day they're choosing to do better. You're speaking these words. Don't let people speak that negativity on your life. People used to tell me all the time, just leave him, he's not going to get better. Just leave him, he doesn't want to make the choice to stop using. Just leave him, he's not going to, you know. But really, like, they don't know. That's God. God got his hand on that. God got his hand on that. You can't tell me. We can't tell each other. When God has his hand in the situation, you done gave it to God, you know, like, you ain't got no more control over that at all. Speak positivity to your loved one. Encourage them. Don't lecture them. Encourage them with thoughts, like daily, you know, inspirations and things like that. Like, just lift them up when they're feeling down. Don't beat them down even more. And number 10, pray. This is the most important thing. God has power over all things, and he can hear you. You need to believe and receive that he can hear you. I know some of you lost faith. I know some of you have gone astray. I know some of you just don't believe in God. But I'm just telling you, believe. And if you don't believe in God, at least put it out into the universe that this person is going to get better. Because they will. You just need to believe it and start saying it and speaking it into existence. And just being there and supporting and loving them. That's all you can do. You don't want to make it more miserable on them. So these are just things that I have learned from dealing with my husband, who is dealing with a heroin addiction. You can learn more about that in my previous video. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. I'd appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, and comment. My channel is mostly about vlogs, lifestyle, cooking, family, things like that. If you're interested, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. It's me, Echo Alston. You all have a blessed day.